Know this about the jungle. Everything that you see wants to kill you, and can.
Malaysia's myth or legend. I will present a couple of flashcards containing Malaysia's myths and legends. And all you guys basically need to do is guess which of them are myths and which of them are legends. I'm going to go into the very first one. So this story is called Cik Siti Wan Kembang. So Cik Siti Wan Kembang was a queen who reigned over a region of Peninsular Malaysia in the 17th century. So she was famous for her wisdom and was known as a warrior queen and engaged in battle on horseback with a sword, accompanied by an army of female horse riders. So it was said that she possessed mystical powers, and some people believe that she never died, but instead disappeared into the mystical world and reappears from time to time. Is this a legend or is this a myth?
What do you think?
Myth.
Myth. I wish it was a legend. I think it's a myth.
Okay, actually, it's a legend. Yeah, so she was actually based on a real person, but slightly exaggerated in terms of that. The second story is Princess Mount Ledang. So Princess Mount Ledang, or as she's known in Malaysia, Puteri Gunung Ledang, was a princess who lived in Mount Ledang, which is located in present-day Johor, Malaysia. It's a state here. The Sultan, the king, had heard of the princess's beauty and wanted to marry her, but she set several impossible conditions for him, including a golden walkway for her to walk from the mountains, 7 trays with the hearts of germs, and 7 trays filled with hearts of mosquitoes, amongst many, many others. So the Sultan, who is our king, was unable to fulfill all the conditions, and therefore he failed to marry her. Is this a legend or is this a myth?
Sounds like something Emily Blunt would ask for.
It is. This has given me food for thought.
Feels like a myth.
I think it's a myth.
Yeah, that one stinks of myth.
Okay, the answer is actually a legend.
Wow.
Guys.
Yes.
God.
Feel bad at this.
Malaysia's an extraordinary place.
It is. Yes.
Come on.
So the next one is called the Dragon of Chini Lake. So Chini Lake, or as it's known here, is called Tasik Chini, is actually a lake in the state of Pahang. So a tribe tried to occupy the area where the lake is currently located. They were clearing the forest and making holes in the ground to plant crops. They found a rotting log on the edge of the clearing and they tried to destroy it, but blood started spurting out. Suddenly, the sky was split with lightning and thunder began to roll. The skies let loose a downpour of rain and created the Chini Lake. So the tribe then realized the log was actually the dragon called Puteri Gunung. Is this a myth or is this a legend?
The rock is actually a dragon. This is true.
This is true.
Terrible attitude.
This is a legend.
Terrible, fiery attitude. This is... I know I'm going to go for myth because
Myth
we were
again?
young as a myth.
The answer is a myth. You are right. So the last story is Wan Mahsuri. So Wan Mahsuri was the most beautiful woman in all of Langkawi and was accused of adultery by the village chief's wife who was jealous. Mahsuri pleaded her innocence, but no one believed her and she was eventually killed. As she died, white blood flowed from her wounds, signifying her innocence, and before she passed, Mahsuri cursed Langkawi for 7 generations of bad luck. So the land soon started experiencing a lot of bad things, including invasions and failed crops. So only at the end of the 20th century, after 7 generations had passed, it began to prosper again. So is this a myth or is this a legend?
Legend.
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 Legend? You're right, it is a legend.
Hey. For all our fans there in Malaysia, hang in there, stay strong. You guys will eventually come out on the other end of COVID and the lockdown will eventually be lifted and eventually you'll get back into theaters and you will enjoy Jungle Cruise. So thank you guys for all the love over the years for all of us and enjoy Jungle Cruise.
Thank you guys. Stay strong and you'll see it soon.
Yeah.
I got you.